Oh shit! Smoker got to Fujitora. I was going to say Fujitora. He got the Fujitora. Now Fujitora is all about their revolutionary life. This motherfucker's like the spook that sat by the door. Anyway, I'm gonna try to hurry up and bust this out because this thing is dialogue heavy, man. It took me about almost an hour to do the live reaction and shit like that. It just, I mean, it was full of a lot of information. So I'm gonna try to do. I'm not gonna cover every fucking thing. If I do this, it's gonna be an hour. So I'm not even gonna do that. We're just gonna try to hurry and get through this. Anyway, Fujitora was apologizing and all that other bullshit. But what in the meantime, what he's doing is, being that it's being broadcast and he's apologizing on behalf of the Marines, he's making them look bad because he's admitting to a fault. So he's saying it's our fault. Back in Alabasta, the Marines quickly covered it up. They said, okay, one of our people went psycho, but we shut him down as soon as we found out. You know, so they took the guilt out of it. But with Fujitora doing that, there ain't no way to, get out of that. They got to find some kind of way to save face, in the face of that adversity. Anyway, we cut to Aka Inu, and he's talking to the Gorosei, and this dude is going hard on them. They're like, shut the fuck up. They say you ain't on our level. They said there's levels to this shit. He's basically telling them, he's in their face. He said, you guys are making the Marines look bad. Him being fleet admiral is not helping. He got his fucking ears split by Akiji. Oh my god, that was funny as shit. His shit chipped up all over here. This shit's gone. His whole piece gone. His face all busted up. But anyway, his main thing is absolute justice. We already know his psychology. He's in the absolute justice. He's with the Marines and he's in the absolute justice. So anything that makes the Marines look bad hinders their attack to create absolute justice. Anything that's against the Marines or make the Marines look bad hinders the Marines. He doesn't like that, even if it's from the Gorosei. So even though he looked like he was absolutely buck dancing and shit, or absolutely dedicated to the world government, he's not really. He's dedicated to the world government, but he's really more so on to absolute justice. That's his main thing, than the world government. It doesn't look like he's gonna kill one of these motherfuckers, but at the same time, he's like, yo, we gotta get our shit together. I don't give a fuck if you're above me or not. He said, we gotta keep this shit going. We gotta stop these pirates. That's how he feels. Period. They gotta stop the fucking pirates. Period. That's the way he feels. And he's talking to them, and they get mad, and they go back and forth. One of them brought up the fact that Akiji joined Blackbeard, and what's the name? Akainu said, "Fuck Akiji." He said, "I already beat his ass." He said he's gone. He left the Marines. He ain't got shit to do with us no more. So basically, the same thing as Alabasta. What you call him went rogue? Crocodile went rogue. He ain't got nothing to do with the Marines now. Akiji went rogue. He has nothing to do with the Marines now. I don't give a fuck where he went. I think the Gorosei is pretty much thinking about the power that Blackbeard has now. Not more so as not as much so as them making the Marines look bad. Although he thinks that although he doesn't like it, like he's looking at it like people gonna look like, well, if Akiji left the Marines and went for Blackbeard, what's going on with the Marines? But I think the main thing he's talking about is the power of that. Also, is like, it's going to be harder to face off against Blackbeard and Akiji if they together and whatnot. Akinu's pretty much like already beat his ass. I ain't worried about that. Then they get the news that Doflamingo got took down and that Fujitora's buck dancing. They got some problems. Yeah, I mean, if they touch him, if he touch him, they got some drama for that Buster. And that's what they got from Tupac. Anyway, everybody's like, what the fuck happened? Anyway, Doflamingo, remember, he was part of the black market. He was funding a lot of wars and stuff like that. And he was providing people with a lot of weaponry, devil fruits, all that. He was a big, major player. He probably was the biggest player in terms of the black market itself. He was probably the biggest player. And a lot of people, some of the people said, yo, we got to quit now. He said, we done. We ain't got no more supplies. Some people pissed. They're like, damn, I already paid the motherfucking. I can't get my guys like, oh, damn, my devil fruit's going. They pissed. They are pissed. Now, these are just regular pirates that really can't even take on Doflamingo. So imagine how Kaido feels. He's like, hold on. My product, somebody fucked with my product and fucked with one of my associates? That they're making a mockery of me? I mean, what does that say about Kaido if people are fucking with his people? They're going to say, yo, somebody was brave enough to go against Doflamingo. That means they were brave enough to take you on, Kaido. And that's absolutely right. Because remember, Law told Luffy that we're going after Kaido. And he pretty much was right because Doflamingo's a Kaido representative, although everybody know Doflamingo would have eventually switched on him. You know, once he got powerful enough and whatnot, he would eventually switch. Because he doesn't work for Kaido, he works under Kaido. Let's just get that right. He works under him. So he's not really taking orders. What am I trying to say? He take a few orders, but he's not really taking orders. Like he's not, okay, Kaido, what do you want me to do now? He's more so doing business under him and has to appease Kaido to a certain point. But that's pretty much it. Kaido's going to be pissed, and it's making him look bad. He's coming for Luffy and Law. Got to. Anyway, we find out that Suru, whatever, remember that girl that does laundry shit? She's coming after some pirates. My thought is the Heart pirates. I think she probably knew that Law was going to flip. Plus, Law recently became a Shichibukai anyway. And now he's not a Shichibukai anymore anyway. So, right there, you know what I'm saying? So she probably was going for his crew or something like that. Because I can't think of anybody else that she would be going for. I could be wrong. But anyway, they start going through all the supernovas. We get Bonnie. Bonnie really wasn't talking about shit. We just see her, hiding out, sneaking food. I don't even know if she got a crew anymore. I'm not sure. Aruji, he's putting in work. Aruji's putting in work, and he's smart. And I like the fact that he's using the Sky Island. He's a Sky Island native, I wonder how they use the ships and stuff like that. Maybe the ship can go back up and forth between Sky Islands and whatnot. Who knows? Or maybe they just go up to the hill and the ship stays on the blue sea. Then they come down there. He does have wings. Maybe he can fly. I don't know. I don't think they can fly, but maybe so. Who knows? As powerful as he is, he probably can fucking fly. Anyway, he beat somebody to fuck up and came up the hill. Came up one of the Sky Islands, the hill. So he can go down there, handle some business, be in the new world, and then if he needs to recuperate or get away for a second, he can do that. That's smart. He's using the Sky Island. He's a native. He's using what he knows to basically provide himself with a safety that none of the other supernovas have. All the other ones stay on the ground. They could be beat the hell up and they got to face off against Marines anyway. He can go up on Sky Island. I don't know how they're going to track him to a Sky Island. And if they do track him, still got to come up and get him. He's still going to be safer than anybody. He's safe. For the most part, he's safe. I like how they did that. And they, a few of them are thinking like, damn, we finding out, what you call them, Law and Luffy pulled off some shit that the other ones didn't pull off yet. They took down a major player and took a big shot at one of the Yonko. None of them have done that yet. Well, I think Kid did. Kid got fucked up by Big Mom though. So really, they're the only one that pissed on, and took their first shot pissing on the New World so far, which is Law and Luffy. And the crazy thing is, it looks like as if all the supernovas know about Kaido working with Doflamingo and whatnot. They already know all that shit. Anyway, we find out a little bit more about Capone. Capone, they did good by him. He said he's got to go get Caesar. It looks like he's going to try to take control of what Doflamingo was doing. He fits that whole narrative. He's not the same as Doflamingo, but in terms of He's like a mafioso type. In terms of like crime and the gritty underworld shit like that. That's him, and I like his powers. I really think he's a very, 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 very unique pirate. He's got a unique look. His style is good. His powers are interesting. All that. His personality is good. I like the guy. I think he's my favorite supernova. Now I know a lot of people like, he bullshit, ain't shit, he bullshit. No, I don't think so. He's one of the weakest ones in terms of power, but we don't know that now because there's been a time skip. He might have powered up. Who knows? Anyway, we found out that Apu, Hawkins, and Kid aren't going for Kaido. I thought they was going for either Kaido or Big Mom. Big Mom was my first thought because Kid's relationship with her. Or his running with her. Anyway, turns out they're going for Shanks. I don't know if they think Shanks is soft or something because he's the nicest of the Yonko, because he let a couple people get away with murder and didn't do anything about it. Remember, like the bandit or whatnot? He says, yo, I'm not concerned with that bullshit. Petty shit, I'm not concerned with that. He said, you fuck with somebody, one of my crewmates, it's on then. So I think they might be taking him for a punk because he's one of the nicer ones, but presumably, he's the strongest one. I think they got it fucked up. He's the strongest one, presumably. More than likely, from what we know about the Yonko, he's probably the strongest one. More than likely. Not saying that he is, but more than likely, he's probably the strongest one. Also, another reason why they could be going for him is because of his territory. That could be another reason. They might need a foothold in that certain land. And they don't want to work underneath anybody, and it'd be better for them to take the guy down, and then they can divide themselves up, and then eventually one of them probably will win out or something like that. One of them will probably become Yonko. I don't see pirate alliances lasting for long, depending on what their motives is. One of them might want to be Yonko, and the other ones might not really fucking care about being Yonko and just having a foothold and say, yo, we'll work underneath you. We'll be like one of your, you know how Whitebeard, everybody said that all those pirates had Marineford were Whitebeard pirates. No, they wasn't. Most of them wasn't Whitebeard pirates. They was underneath Whitebeard. Basically, it was like Kaido and Doflamingo, where you got Whitebeard and whatever other crew he had. You know, they wasn't part of the Whitebeard crew. They worked under his flag in the New World. They was part of his territory and his and they pretty much he's somewhat extorting them, you know, somewhat like they. I don't think he was really extorting them, but pretty much you had to work underneath him. You didn't have to, but you had. I mean, in order to make it, you pretty much had to. So they pretty much were just like a gang. They needed his protection. They had to work underneath him. So that's what it was. So they wasn't really part of his crew. They just worked with his crew underneath that banner. Okay, so anyway, we found out X Drake joined underneath Kaido. He's working with Kaido. I think when he came to that island, he was trying to make a statement saying, I'm strong, let me join. And I really, truly believe Kaido's got something to do with these Zoan types. I think he's an animal, and he only wants Zoan types, you know, as part of his crew or something like that. They pretty much verified it at one point. Remember, but they ain't verified. They pretty much presumed. They pretty much what the hell is the word? The term. They pretty much implied it. Remember, they talking about 100 beasts, and he got an army of Zoan types or Smile or whatever. Those are Zoans. So I'm pretty sure he's an animal. We see a snippet, like a silhouette of him. He's got horns. This guy's not human. I've been saying it for the longest. Kaido's an animal. You know what I'm saying? He's an animal. So I'm pretty sure about it. I can't see him being anything else. You know? And what you call him? What's his name? X Drake. They finally revealed that Diaz Barrows. I like his name, Diaz Barrows. That it got a real good ring to it. That was his father. They said Doflamingo killed your father. Are you mad? He said, I got over that a long time ago. So basically, X Drake is going to clash with Law and Luffy. And I wonder how he powered up his power, because last time he wasn't shit. And on top of that, his powers it don't seem to afford him some type of advantage. I mean, I can see him becoming stronger and having more defense, but how do you fight? He's gonna have to use his tail or something like that because he don't have any arms and short legs, you know, in comparison to his body. So he might have used some type of hybrid form in order to fight or something like that. So that them clashing is going to be a good thing. Anyway, Fujitora, he gets into a conversation with Akainu. I mean, my bad. He gets into a conversation with, not a conversation. He had a flashback with Smoker, and Smoker was talking about what happened with Alabasta. And this is when they were both vice admirals. As far as I know, this is when they were both vice admirals. Remember, Fujitora had got promoted. So at the time, he was on the same level as Smoker. But obviously, we know he was way stronger, way stronger. Smoker told him about Luffy. So there we go. That's why Fujitora had faith in Luffy, because Luffy already did it and he already knew about it. The Smoker said that Luffy pulled it off, saved the island, and the world government covered it up, you know, and if it wasn't for that, they would have known that the world government made a mistake, and he wants the people to know that the world government can make a mistake, so they won't have infinite power over every fucking body. So that way they can make the world government better, you know, if anything. And Fujitora believes in that whole narrative. So Smoker really got to Fujitora. So Fujitora feels like, yo, we got to let them know when we make mistakes and shit like that. We got to have true justice. We can't just always try to make ourselves look good, you know, and all that type of shit. If we fuck up, we fuck up. And Akainu said, no, fuck that. He said, ain't no mistakes. He said, we don't fuck up. We don't mess up. If we do, we hide it. He said, we hide that shit with the quickness. With the quickness, talk with the witnesses, hypnotizer, neuralizer, vivid memories turn into fantasies. Ain't no MIB cannot plead. That's what he said. So anyway, they going at it. And Akainu said, yo, if you don't make this shit right by taking out Luffy and Law, he said, you're no longer Marine, no longer a Marine. Fujitora says, I'm cool with that. So basically, Fujitora is quitting. I think Fujitora wasn't planning on quitting, but when Akainu basically gave him that ultimatum, he just said, fuck it, okay, I quit. Also, Akiji joined Blackbeard. I think he's in there just to take Blackbeard down or to get information on Blackbeard. I mean, I think everybody's got the notion that Akainu's joining the Revolutionary Army along with Fujitora. It looks like it's going that way. So that's what I think. Very good chapter, dialogue heavy. We got a few answers to all these different questions that we was having before that they didn't answer previously, which was fun. Kaido is a Marcellus Wallace of the One Piece. Marcellus Wallace of One Piece. No. We should call him Doflamingo is Marcellus Wallace of One Piece. But no, wait. Oh, Marcellus Wallace. Oops. I'm getting you confused with somebody else. I forgot what the dude's name was. From Jackie Brown. Remember Samuel L. Jackson from Jackie Brown? He was like a gun runner. Yeah, he's like Marcellus Wallace. I guess you can say that. He's a beast. Okay, I think CP0 going to get there before anyone else. They can probably just skywalk right back. I just don't see who can stand up to them though. Well, get back to I think that Doflamingo probably dismissed CP0. He called them up. People heard about it. It got people's attention. It made everything seem authentic. And then he didn't need them no more, so he said, y'all can go, y'all can leave. That might have been it. They probably left the island now. They, you know, like the dude said, they might be on their way back or whatever to take out Luffy and Law or whoever. I don't know. I think Kaido has an ability to control beasts, probably like in animals, probably like all animals are under his control, like Zoans and wildlife, but maybe he can control Sea Kings because only Shirahoshi can, and X-Drake told Kaido about her, and I'm not sure. If Fujitora quits, do you see Akainu sending Green Bull there to set shit straight? Possibly, but Fujitora can quit if he want to, because right now he didn't do anything. He did something that was frowned upon, but it's not like he did something that they could send somebody after him to kill him for. Plus, that would probably make the Marines look even worse. So right now, Fujitora he's cool. He ain't got to worry about nothing. If he quit and just say, "Yo, I'm not gonna do anything," they ain't gonna come after him. He's cool. But if he joined the Revolutionary Army, they might send somebody after him then. But yeah, this was a good chapter. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Dialogue heavy, but they revealed a lot of stuff that we needed to know. They surprised us a few times with the supernova team ups and whatnot. And I like them showing a few of us, showing us a few of the supernovas, what they've been doing, where they gone, where they been. You can learn a lot from people by looking at their shoes, where they gone, where they been. That's from Forrest Gump, just in case you didn't notice. But yeah, they did a good job with this chapter. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace.